And the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting fives for both teams, as we're just about ready to get this one started. It's the NBA. Welcome to our Sunday night broadcast here on 2K Sports. Our game tonight featuring the Portland Trail Blazers as they go up against the Los Angeles Lakers. With David Aldridge on our sideline, and here with me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith, this is Kevin Harlan. D.A., take it away.
Well, thanks very much, guys. Of course, the NBA has had some legendary trash talkers. But Damian Lillard says it's not really a verbal assault like it used to be. In this era, it's more gestures. From the watch your head to the too small or rock the baby to Trae Young's theatrical bows, players have their ways of sending a message. Kevin?
And the message usually received, D.A., thank you. You know, almost every team has some kind of roster turnover in the offseason, so, Greg, this time of year can be about getting familiar with your new teammates.
There's always a feeling out process this early in the schedule. It's about finding your team's identity, figuring out how all the pieces are going to fit.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. They'll go small with LeBron at the 4 and Davis at the 5. Patrick Beverley out there with Dennis Schroeder, and it's Walker in at the 3. And for the Trailblazers, Simons and Hart are your wingmen. Then it's Damian Lillard. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic, and it's Watford in at the 4. Tip-off goes to the Lakers. Passes to Beverley. LeBron with it. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. LeBron's got the game going with his first points of the game for Los Angeles. Now, Nurkic. Here's Watford. And he goes in for the dunk.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Right, here's a classic NBA question. Who's been the best franchise in league history? Celtics or the Lakers?
Come on, Kevin. You are putting me on the spot, but I'd go with the Lakers. More superstars over the years, and I think that 2000s run with Kobe and company, that put them ahead in my estimation.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
And they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season.
Free throw good, James. Well, we know we're in the later stages of his career, but Steve, it's just simply incredible, mind-boggling really, how athletic LeBron James remains.
Kevin, to put it frankly, we've never seen anything like this. He's still getting up with ease for some vicious throwdowns, a testament to how hard he works. Aggressive closeout on a great jump shooter. That's how you defend against the 3.
Beverley dishes to Davis, and that one is good.
You see the weight that AD's added to his frame over the years now invites contact.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Here's James, and James throws it down.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Watford, and he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
The playmaking skills of Lillard reads defenses so well and recognizes when they've left a teammate uncovered.
Now here's Schroeder. From deep, Walker. And it's Portland with the rebound.
And that was a heat check right there. First miss of the night, but still shooting 80% as a team. I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Ron right side. Shoots a fader. Rebounded by Hart.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
To the right side. Lillard with no one around. Sinks the triple.
A volume three-point shooter. Lillard's confidence is what makes him so dangerous from deep.
So the Lakers call timeout, their first.
Josh Hart won't always have his shot falling, but the hustle is there. And a great energy guy with major impact on the floor.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. And for Josh Hart, he's a fan favorite because of his hustle.
And that can go a long way in the NBA. Hart looks like a typical 3-and-D player, but he also has that intangible of igniting a team.
5 on the clock. Here's Westbrook. Here's Bryant. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
Westbrook will do whatever it takes to create for his team. The pick and roll is just one option.
Grant outside. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Here's Sharp. No good on that one. And the Lakers take it the other way. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
And a lot of that was game plan, putting guys in a position to succeed, particularly on the offensive end.
They understood what the defense was trying to take away and game planned a great strategy to take advantage of it.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
We've got 1:08 left to play in the first quarter. Westbrook, no good. Trailblazers trail by 4. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That is his first foul of the game. On the wing, Payton. He's covered by Westbrook. Payton against Westbrook. And it's sent back by Bryant. Nunn passes to Westbrook. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Now here's Payton. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Grant. Portland again missing.
Great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
Toscano's shot is good.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Westbrook against Payton. Stolen by Westbrook. The pass to Toscano. Brown outside. Lets it go with the 3. And he's good on the 3 ball.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
And so it's Los Angeles, holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, the Lakers enjoying a nice lead here.
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
You know, Greg, we know to win at the highest level, you need your star players to show up in the big games. With that in mind, what's the key?
You know, it's their will and their ability to fight. If you look at the great ones, even when things haven't gone their way, they continue to scratch and claw and do everything in their power to try and get the W.
So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter, they'll go small with LeBron at the 4 and Davis at the 5. Then there's Dennis Schroeder, and it's Reeves in at the 2 spot. And Portland making a change here. Watford's checked in, and Simons drops them both. And Smitty, one player who's really improved in a very short amount of time is Anthony Simons.
Kevin, a dynamic guard who plays with a lot of confidence. He is especially lethal on the offensive end, and it's because he is capable of scoring from all 3 levels.
Count it, good. Davis has got his second basket.
The added strength helping Davis on these physical finishes. Great work from the big man.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
And continuing to press their advantage. They're not taking their foot off the gas.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. The Lakers are, of course, one of the league's storied franchises. And Magic Johnson was asked recently if they have the best all-time collection of players. He says it's not even close. Outside of Bill, we have all the dominant closers. Kobe, Jerry, LeBron now, Worthy. Come on now, it's just too many Lakers. Kevin, back to you.
Well, he's got a point, David, and we thank you for your report. LeBron passes to Schroeder. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Schroeder's got his first 2 points of the night.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Lillard against Schroeder, and Lillard kicks to Simons. And it's off from three-point range. LeBron with it. He's got 9. Reeves can't hit. Lillard looking around. No good that time. Good D by James. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Only giving up 2 points this quarter.
And with the struggles AD has had to stay healthy, and you wonder, though, if the team's going to focus on having him be at his best for that postseason run and try to manage the wear and tear.
The first free throw is good. And when Davis is on the floor, Greg, he is a force. But how do you keep him healthy into the playoffs? That is the question.
I mean, sustaining his output over a full season isn't easy, but Davis has had a bit of bad luck with the injuries, so you have to mitigate ways to keep him available.
Patrick Beverly, he's checked in for the Lakers. So timeout called here, the first for Portland. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
I'll tell you, they played hard, they drew fouls, but they could not convert at the line.
You know what happens? You start to miss a few. You develop a lack of confidence, and suddenly it becomes contagious.
Now, here's Hart. 11-point game his last outing, and Lillard gets it to go.
When Lillard gets set up like this, it's more or less over. He knocks down a lot of daggers.
Schroeder passes to LeBron. To the paint. That's good from Davis on the assist by James. And it's 8 points for Davis.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Hart the pass to Watford. Poked away and stolen by LeBron. Pass to Reeves. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Pass to Simons. Now Hart. Lillard outside. Simons from outside. Knocked loose. Dives for it. And another turnover here by Portland. Troy Brown's checked in for the Lakers. Russell Westbrook comes in for Dennis Schroeder. .146 left in the first half.
And you look at the young talent the Blazers have, a nice young core group that can grow. Simon's the big name from that crew.
Westbrook passes to Davis. Good on the shot. Davis has got 8 points in the quarter.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Simons kicks to Grant. Passes it to Lillard. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Shot clock at 6. Portland no good that time either. And Simons and Little Greg, a pair of names Portland fans are definitely excited about.
And they've shown that they can be valuable players. Portland got a lot younger with the trades they made last year. Now they have to have that youth develop.
Here's Lillard following the basket by LeBron James. Here's Grant. Lays it up and banks it in. Grant's got his first 2 points.
And he put on his hard hat on the offensive glass. Jeremy Grant knows where to be in these situations.
Here's James. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
He's given a great lift to this offense tonight. Very, very efficient.
Now here's Simons. Here's Grant. Can't hit the free throw line jumper.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
But you know, this is where your patience is tested. If you shoot too quickly, you give your opponent a chance to close out the quarter.
And here's Brown outside. The shot, no good. And the rejection by James.
Merciless swat by LeBron. There are no easy looks when King James is on you.
And so it's Los Angeles, cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. And thanks to their outstanding defense, the impact Damian Lillard has had on this game has been minimal. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks a lot. LeBron, are you getting the ball where you want to get it, and is that helping you score?
I'm very pleased with my individual performance right now, but not so pleased with how I'm trying to help our teammates. I got to do a better job of trying to get our teammates in the flow, as well as keep myself in a good groove too. So hopefully I can do a better job of that in the second half.
We'll see how it goes. Thanks, LeBron. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He had 13 points, 2 block shots, and 3 rebounds. This has been a bounce-back game for him after some struggles their last time out. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
Their passing was clearly superior in the first half. They were playing a team game, not one-on-one basketball. Good player movement, good ball movement, and they have a healthy lead to show it.
Looking at Portland, Shaq, your thoughts?
First of all, where's the intensity on D? You think when a team is punking you like this, you at least try to put a stop to it. Nope. They keep giving up open looks, letting the league get bigger and bigger and bigger.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been a clinic out there by James.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. At lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Watford in at the power forward position. So that's who Chauncey Billups starts the second half with. Count that one.
I like seeing Patrick Beverley attack the interior. Sometimes he becomes too perimeter oriented.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And it's plays like that, Kevin, that show you why they are so far ahead. Didn't settle for anything outside and went right to the rim.
Now, here's Hart. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And the basket by Lillard.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly. You look back at how the Blazers have drafted. They get a lot of value no matter where they pick. Great job of identifying and growing talent.
Trying to find Hart. Gets it to him. Walker with some nice D. Los Angeles leading by 21. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Nurkic against Davis. The pass to Beverley. Here's James. Unable to get that one. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. The reviews have been good for the league's moves to eliminate foul calls on non-basketball moves. The NBA said it wanted the game to be played, not manipulated. Draymond Green says it helps to know that you'll have more of a fair opportunity as a defender. Guys can't just cheat the system. Kevin, back to you.
That's great to see, David. Thank you. Now a timeout called by Portland. Two big marks there, you're right. And the last two lottery picks for Portland before the latest draft, Lillard and McCollum.
And Kevin, McCollum has since moved on, but they have knocked it out of the park in the last decade. Great job of maximizing draft assets.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Sharp's checked in for Anthony Simons. And it's Payton in for Lillard. Pass to Sharp. Portland again missing.
Ugly start to this half, hitting just 20% from the field. Gotta pick it up.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Here's Hart after the basket by the Lakers. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and two shots coming up.
Clearly a foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And taking a look back at last year's numbers, he's about a 76% shooter.
Free throw good. Hart.
And this Lakers squad has a ton of talent, but some guys are well past their prime.
Grant, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. And Hart drops them both. And what do you think, GA, is the next step for this Lakers team?
Coming off a championship not that long ago, young firepower is surely needed. These older guys can't carry a team like they used to.
Now, here's Nunn. He's been quiet so far, still no points in the game. And that one drops for him.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their fifth consecutive make in the paint.
And so Payton will bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Out to the wing. Now, here's Sharp. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Hart. Toscano with the rebound.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Bryant the pass to Walker. Launches it. He can't get that one to fall. And the Trailblazers going the other way. Here's Sharp. And he banks in the layup.
Oh, nice job executing inside. Sharp's confidence is what makes him such a dangerous player.
Walker surveying the floor. The rebound by Watford. Portland's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. It's Hart on the wing. Goes back up. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. GA, something that's kept Portland from getting over the hump is their defense.
Kevin, their defensive rating hasn't been pretty for several years. It's a point of emphasis for the Blazers going forward. Shore up the D and try and take that next step.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
Free throw good. Hart. And Steve, for a lot of reasons, last year was a very frustrating season for the Lakers.
Reason why, Kevin, LeBron and AD were out for extended periods. Russell Westbrook didn't really fit in at first. They missed the playoffs. Keep in mind, lots of people picked the Lakers to win it all.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Nasir Little comes in for Sharp, and it's Simons in for Gary Payton. Westbrook against Simons. And Westbrook gets it to go. Westbrook's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Westbrook takes these challenges personally. He loves scoring on aggressive defense.
Passes it to Hart. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Kicks to Little. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot, and that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Lakers ball starts the second half.
There's 14 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And here is LeBron. 15 points in the game. And they'll get another chance. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll get right back to the action when we return. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
So many good point guards in this league. So much responsibility comes with that position. That was a smart play.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So the Lakers 5 right now. They'll go small with LeBron at the 4 and Davis at the 5. Russell Westbrook out there with Patrick Beverley. And it's Brown in at the 3 spot. Trailblazers trail by 21. He gets it in there.
What I love about Jeremy Grant is he has no trouble taking contact and shooting over people.
And another great look at the 2K drive.
And they might be down big, but you'd love the mentality he has to go at defenders and just keep attacking.
Deep 2 from Beverly. LeBron left side. Fires for 3. Portland grabs the miss.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
A nice shot by Simons.
You see the commitment from Anthony, refusing to let the defense knock him off balance.
Now here's Westbrook.
And really, whatever your take on Russell Westbrook is now, you can't deny his place in NBA history. Voted as one of the NBA's top 75 players of all time.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
I just love how they're taking advantage of their chances to run, and they're pushing it. Fast break points can win you ball games.
And they've also not only created turnovers tonight, but converted on them. All game long, that strategy has been paying off.
Now, here's Simons. Now the pass to Lillard. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That is his first foul of the game.
That's just his first turnover of the night. What a steady, efficient game he's played thus far.
And Portland making a change here. Watford's checked in. The Lakers also with a sub. Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Russell Westbrook. Greg, it is impossible to argue against Westbrook belonging to that top 75 players list, isn't it?
It really is, Kevin. I mean, his career numbers and accomplishments speak for themselves. A very unique player, easily one of the best during his prime.
Here's Lillard following the basket by Anthony Davis. To the middle. Nurkic can't hit.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Pass to Lillard. And for a while there, Greg, it seemed like we were entering the super team era. But lately, homegrown talent, players you draft and develop or sign and develop, seems to be the way teams are going.
Yeah, and it's not easy to maintain a culture when you're bringing in stars from outside. We've seen some cautionary examples here of late.
Well, and for Anthony Davis, a big contributor to this team when healthy.
Kevin, AD does everything on the court that you ask of him. He can defend in space and guard just about anybody. Along with being a force on the offensive side, he's a terrific talent.
That one misses for Davis.
And we see Portland revamping on the fly. A lot of changes, but it's not a rebuild. This new-look roster hoping to keep the Blazers relevant while also giving them a greater upside long-term.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
One of those guys who stuffs the stat sheet. Nurkic is a double-double machine who also picks up a few steals and assists.
Here's Simons. Here's Hart. And Davis sends it back.
The combination of agility and reach makes AD a lethal defender, capable of sending shots back from anywhere.
Here's LeBron. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
Nurkic also eats up a lot of space inside.
Greg, at 6'11", 290, he'll do the dirty work for you. He's also a powerful player with plenty of tricks inside.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
A nice shot by Simons.
Listed at 6'4", but Anthony Simons has a 6'9" wingspan, and that length certainly helps him on the interior.
Now here's Davis. And finished off by Davis.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
Portland with the ball. Simons kicks to Hart. Back to Simons. It's hauled in by Beverly. Beverly's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Schroeder passes to Davis. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Lakers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year, actually their 5th win on the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for LeBron.
Shouldering the load for them all night offensively. He came in focused, ready to go, and he delivered.
So it's Portland now, following the bucket by the Lakers. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. A guy who hasn't played a lot of ball. Sharp, though, has all the all-star tools they think available to him.
An exceptional shot maker from outside. And he's got great vertical bounce, almost a 7-foot wingspan, and he is relentless in his attack.
And he knocks down the first one.
And all the talent in the world. That's what made Sharp the 7th overall pick in a fairly deep draft.
Johnson, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. The Lakers also with a sub. Gabriel's checked in. Here's Nunn. Here's Gabriel. He's covered by Brown. Gabriel's shot's good.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
Now, here's Sharp. Back to Johnson. Clock at 6. Over Nunn. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Lakers. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th quarter. Pass to Nunn. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. LeBron, when you know AD is behind you, how does that help you defensively?
You can stay home. You can allow him to play one-on-one versus a guard versus a big, and you can stay home and be able to box out and get rebounds because he's that good.
It's quite a 1-2 punch, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. See you next time.